There is a saying, it works if you work it. In other words, there is nothing magical about the information, nothing that will fix your problem just by hearing or reading it. However, if you do the hard work and implement the simple practices, there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. Over the past 2 years of building this program, I've had a few clients that were upset by the simplicity of the program. They wanted a larger set of documents or more shiny objects, more tips and tricks. With the speed and availability of information, it's easy to get off track and thrown down a YouTube rabbit hole of nutrition and bad fitness information. Regardless of the speed of information, there's never a substitute for sticking to something, even if it's a little difficult or a lot difficult. What AA or any other support group offers is accountability. If you've heard the phrase, it works if you work it, maybe you've been to a meeting. In AA, it's all about the next decision. Same thing with the Dan plan. Just stacking good decisions on top of each other, and if you make one bad one, no big deal, right? If this stack of good decisions is much bigger than this stack of small decisions, you're probably going to be making some pretty good forward progress. So again, no magic pill, right? And when you make mistakes, get back up, hold yourself accountable, and move forward. If you want to lose weight or get more fit or both, find someone who can help you to hold yourself accountable. Lean on them, make one decision at a time, and be patient. Stack good decisions. The results will come if you work it, right? Work it. Hold yourself accountable, but also be held accountable. Always deal with just one situation at a time. A lot of times people have fall off when they try and do sweeping change. They make one mistake and they're like, it's game over. It's not true. It's about how you stack those decisions, good meals versus bad decisions, bad meals. If this stack goes too far up, progress is impeded, right? I know that the idea of sweeping change can be daunting. Start simple. Start your day with one good habit. I've talked recently about water, but also like eating breakfast, a good breakfast. If you need ideas, just reach out. I just posted a recipe earlier today. But start with a good breakfast, something that's backed by information and a knowledgeable source, and then move forward. Lunch, dinner, bed, etc. Make those good decisions. They stack up on top of each other. You start feeling better. Things start getting better. You start getting to where you want to go. Keep stacking those decisions one after the other, one at a time. All right, so theme today, we're talking about there's not a magic pill. I wanted to go into a little bit about the pills that I take, what I put into my body, and just quickly go over them because I get asked a lot, what supplements should I take? What supplements do you take? So to answer your question about supplements, they should be just that, a supplement to your diet that you may feel you need from time to time or all the time. This can include medication, vitamins, other stuff. Okay, so I'm going to go through exactly what I take most days, not all days. First, number one thing I put in my body in the morning along with water is levothyroxine. I am diagnosed with Hashimoto's. This was found when I got blood work done after not visiting a doctor for a long time. So if you're one of those, I recommend getting your physical, get your blood work done so you can know a lot of stuff. A lot of good stuff comes through getting your blood work done. So yeah, levothyroxine, I'm at 88. I played around with trying to go off medication, and a couple of my friends who are doctors basically said, hey, idiot, there's a reason why the medication exists and it works. And since then, I've talked to more and more medical professionals who have said the same thing. So I'm listening. Yep, Western medicine does have some good. Okay, the next thing that I have on a usual basis is a couple of these, vitamin D. These are 5,000 IU. I take a couple of them most days. There's some debate about the efficacy of vitamin D, but most of it points to good stuff. Okay. The other thing that I've started recently taking, and full notification, I was given this by this company, but I want to try it out. It is ashwagandha. This is made by a company called Loon. Full disclosure, one of my partners in the gym in Wisconsin makes this and ships it. So I am trying this out, just started it. I'm on my 3rd day of taking it. We'll report the effects. And I haven't actually done a lot of research on it, just trusting him and kind of seeing what happens. The next thing that I take on a non-regular basis, but if I do start feeling like I'm getting a cold or some similar symptoms, I take this stuff called Counterattack. My wife turned me on to it, and we swear by it. Like, if I start feeling sick and I start pumping this stuff, it magically seems to get better a lot faster. Now, I haven't been leaving the house as much recently, and more importantly, my kids really haven't. And usually my kids were the ones bringing the germs into the house. And, you know, with them, I had been a big hand washer for a long time. Like, anybody who knows me will tell you that I'll wash my hands up to my elbows in hot water repeatedly, just because I don't want to get sick, and I want to be able to keep training, and I want to be able to keep feeling good. One more thing, actually there's 2 more things, 3 more. Melatonin I do use for sleep, not all the time, but some of the time. Coffee, black coffee, I use as a supplement, and I definitely do see it as a supplement. Caffeine is definitely a drug. It does have effects. I do drink black coffee most days. That being said, I'm working on developing something other than coffee that acts in much the same way. And then the last thing that I put in my body is a B vitamin and electrolyte supplement. This is made by one of the members at our gyms in Miami. And I just wanted to try it, just bought it for myself. It actually tastes good, and because I keep mostly a vegetarian diet, I want to supplement with B vitamins. It's got B vitamins and electrolytes for all the junk I sweat out. It's called Ripped Tide by MyBee, like MIBE, Miami Beach Smart Nutrition. Anyways, yeah. So no magic pills. Set a plan and stick to it. Keep stacking good decisions higher than bad. And to tie into the theme, there's all the magic pills that I take, all the supplements. So now you don't have to ask me anymore. You know what I take for supplements. Oh yeah, a little bit of protein powder. If you consider that a supplement, I consider that more of a food. All right, enjoy the rest of your day, internet, and see ya next couple of days. Cheers. Ding.